AJ Lee's comeback to WWE is nothing short of exhilarating. After a decade-long break, the former champion is back, stepping into the ring alongside her husband, CM Punk. This marks a thrilling chapter for wrestling fans who have long anticipated her return. But here's where it gets controversial. Joining forces with Punk puts her right in the middle of his bitter rivalry with Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, a storyline full of dramatic twists and clashes that are far from over. Lee made her electrifying re-entry during the September 5th episode of SmackDown, igniting the crowd in Chicago, Punk's hometown. She didn't just show up for support. She boldly confronted Becky Lynch, the reigning women's Intercontinental champion, delivering sharp verbal shots before Lynch retreated. This sparks fresh excitement as Lee's presence adds a new dynamic to the ongoing feud. To understand the significance, you need to know the recent backstory. CM Punk rekindled his long-running conflict with Seth Rollins after winning the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam in August. However, this triumph was short-lived. Rollins, previously sidelined with a supposed injury, made a surprising comeback and cashed in his Money in the Bank contract on Punk, snatching the title away. Their rivalry escalated further at Clash in Paris, where in a fatal four-way match, Punk's chances to reclaim his championship were dashed when Becky Lynch intervened, ensuring Rollins retained the gold. The tension only intensified during Raw on September 1st, when Lynch publicly berated and even slapped Punk. Following this explosive moment, Punk hinted on SmackDown that something big was coming, paving the way for Lee's dramatic return. Looking ahead, it's widely believed that Punk and Lee will combine forces against Rollins and Lynch in a tag team showdown scheduled for WrestlePalooza on September 20th. This event is especially notable as WWE's first premium live event streamed on ESPN's platform, adding more weight to the storyline. AJ Lee's WWE journey is fascinating. Though her main roster career lasted just 4 years, she left an indelible mark on the women's division in the early 2010s. Known for her unpredictable personality, sharp promo skills, and signature skip, Lee was a 3-time Divas champion, a record-tying feat at the time, and consistently ranked among the division's elite. Despite this success, her in-ring career was cut short due to injuries, particularly damage to her cervical spine. She wrestled her last match at WrestleMania 31 in 2015 and officially retired the next day on Raw. Since stepping away from wrestling, Lee hasn't vanished from the entertainment world. She has written for film and television, authored books, and even worked as an executive producer for Women of Wrestling between 2021 and 2023. Her brief return to wrestling on the TV show Heels further fueled speculation about a real-life comeback, especially as Punk himself rejoined WWE in 2023 and frequently mentioned her, suggesting their stories were far from finished. Now that AJ Lee is back in the ring, the wrestling world is buzzing with anticipation. Will her return live up to the hype, or will the physical demands of wrestling prove too much? What does this mean for the future of the women's division and for Punk and Lee as a power couple in WWE storytelling? These questions are sure to spark lively debate among fans. Do you think AJ's comeback is the boost WWE's women's division desperately needed, or is it more about leveraging Punk's storyline? Share your thoughts. Are you excited, skeptical, or somewhere in between?